Hi guys, welcome. Danny here for the Magic Junk Drawer. For the live tarot reads, I want you to know if you requested a private, they're loading now, and after the live stream, I will email them to you. Okay, lovely Ace, who's my future lover? What's going on here for lovely Ace? Got an Aries coming in. You have an Aries that may be born on the cusp of Pisces. So it could be like a March 20th, March 21st kind of feel here. And this person's going to have some money coming in. Yeah, and then they're going to want to move things forward fast. Okay, things are going to move forward fast. Benita, how will Christopher treat me as a wife if we were to get married? Okay, good question. All right, shows a little bit of minor ups and downs. Like there's a little bit of quarreling and bickering here, but basically you're going to have an offer in front of you from him, and he comes in with an offering of love, which is a knight in shining armor. If that's telling us how he's treating you as a wife, it would be that he takes really good care of you, and he's the knight in shining armor. It doesn't get better than that. It also shows that justice will be served here if you were to marry him. So it either would be something karmically owed to you from the universe. I don't know, maybe for some kind of past wounds that you survived. So I think it would be a pretty good marriage. You know, minor ups and downs, but I think it basically would be really good. Coco, will Kay express her true feelings to me? Let's see. Definitely. So 70% chance, and then the temperance card, which could be balance and patience, or it could also be when the sun moves into Sagittarius, you have this conversation. TD wants a love read. Okay. You've got victory surrounding a relationship with an earth sign, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. There's going to be a lot of physical attraction between the two of you. I think that you'll no longer be waiting for your ship to come in, and I think that you're going to be leaving behind in the past what no longer works for you coming up. So this person could be a new person that enters. It also could be somebody, if you're with them right now, and your relationship could take a turn for the better coming up. Yes, everyone can be added. You can just send in your questions. I tried to go in order best I can, and one question per person until I get through everyone. And super chat people I answer first. They skip the line. Valeria Soto wants a general reading. Okay, so you have a fire sign around you here that could be coming in, or they may be around you already. A Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. It's a soulmate relationship. You're going to be prepared with this person when they show up, or if they're already here, you're ready to move forward. Relationship changes quickly and can lead to the happy home. The happy home could be the engagement card. It could be moving in together. If it's someone that you just met, it could be also just spending a lot of time in somebody's house. Two of you may, I don't know, spend a lot of fall nights watching movies or something like that. But it would be happiness surrounding the home. All right. Shay, when will my person and I see each other again? Let's see. dog snoring. He had a rough day. The King of Diamonds. The king would be equal to the number 13. So it could be the 13th of November, 13 days, 13 weeks. Or the diamonds would indicate this winter, seeing much more of each other come this winter coming up. I'm thinking you're not going to have to wait that long. I'm going to say maybe mid-November, because I think 13 days is too soon, but I think that the winter is too far off. I also think, though, that the winter, you may be seeing a lot more of each other. Hey, how was school?
Good.
You have homework?
Finished.
Oh, you finished it. Good. Beautiful. You wants advice on my relationship. Well, there's an earth sign here. I don't know if one of you is an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. It urges you to stick with your intuition. That also could be the Pisces card if one of you is the Pisces, but use your intuition. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is some kind of a destined relationship. And this person looks at you like the Empress, the goddess. Be careful if you don't want to have children, because this is the birth or the conception of a child card. It's abundance. It's fertility. And this relationship can lead to the happy home. So I don't know what's going on between the two of you right now, but it looks like coming up, balance will be restored to your life. It also looks like, this is a Taurus card if there's a Taurus involved here. You and this person have a spiritual connection. And I would kind of hang in there, because you're going to get to the top of the mountain with this person. Hangman is in reverse, and then things can go rather quickly. My advice would be to kind of stick it out, because I think that this person's got good intentions. If you've hit kind of like a rough patch, I think they're going to want to work it out. So you may want to give them the benefit of the doubt. CP. I don't see the question yet. All right, I'll come back to CP, because I don't see the question yet. Wolfie, spirit messages. Okay. Spirit messages for Wolfie. Oh, this one just came flying out. The Queen of Fire. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. The Seven of Water. A complex decision. Do some research and stop procrastinating. The Knight of Fire. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate action. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. I like that first one that came flying out. That was a good one. Okay, CP. Did Brian miss or look out for me today? I'm going to work tomorrow. What do you see coming in for me and Brian tomorrow? Okay. So it looks like today he was a little bit wrapped up in his own work. He only got a 33% chance that he was looking for you today. And it looks like he's going to be pretty busy for the rest of the week too. I don't know if he's got something special going on at work, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too eventful tomorrow. I don't know if he's working on some kind of a project or something that's taking up a lot of his time, but it looks like today he was preoccupied with other things. 33% chance is kind of low. So he may have noticed that you weren't there, but he didn't have time to go look for you, or he didn't have time to, he didn't spend a lot of time thinking about it, because he was preoccupied with whatever he was doing at work. Shay, what messages come through about my business? All right, let's see. What's going on for the business? Oh, you got the Magician here. You can make this into anything you want. You have the power of manifestation at the tip of your fingers. So when this card shows up, be careful with your thoughts because they're going to create. So stay positive. That's excellent when it comes to business. There's also going to be an offer in front of you that you may not be able to refuse. It could come in out of the blue, and there could be an air sign surrounding it. An Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, and you're going to have great happiness. Stick with this business because it looks like it's going to be like very profitable for sure. Aw, don't upset him. He's resting.
He's not.
He is. He's tired.
From what? He's been here all day.
No, he was with me all day. I took him with me.
I meant here all day.
No, I took him from here. He was with me. I took him out. Ram, I'm emailing you when I'm done with this. It's all ready. When me and Will were hanging out in the train, was that his way of saying he likes me and feels for me? Okay. Is that something that just happened today? Something new? You got 3 aces. 99% chance.
Or 100% chance.
No, there's never 100% because there's always 1% chance that things could change. Easy.
Why isn't there 4 aces? Because it's like 75% is the aces. Why isn't there 4 aces?
Oh, because that's not how I do it. I only do it in piles of 3.
Oh.
Okay, CP. Lately, I've been feeling very dull. Any advice or messages to get back on track? Okay. We're going to the angel cards for that. The Page of Fire, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and your ingenuity. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. The Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. So anytime any of us feel down or dull or whatever, and it happens to everyone because we're human and that's just part of life, it's best to focus on affirmations of things that make you feel good. So I would work with things like, I am worthy, I am positive, I am loved. The I am loved one seems to carry people really far because it's helpful in like every situation that you can ever be in. I am loved. I am loved. I am so grateful I have people around me that love and care for me. That one helps a lot. And just repeating them over and over again in your head and getting that out there helps. Also, you can also do something, like going to get a pedicure or doing something like that, because even though that may feel good at the time, right? It feels good to have your feet done. It's putting it out into the universe that you're worth it. And then the universe responds to that. So you always want to put out into the universe what you want the universe to reflect back to you. So doing something nice for yourself or taking care of yourself will bring more of that. Okay, I think I skipped PH. Hang on, let me go back.
I don't know how many times you skipped me.
You don't want me to go back and read you after yesterday, right? No. PH, I found it. Sorry, I definitely skipped over you. What is my person's deepest feelings for me and his feelings for me today? Okay. Let's see. This person feels that you are a strong person, and they believe that you're going to leave behind in the past anything that doesn't serve you. They also can possibly be feeling that they're in a crossroads with you right now, or that something, is destined to happen, or that you need to make a decision on which way to go. They feel that you're balanced, compassionate. They feel that you are beautiful and nurturing, and that they also feel like they may be coming in here, the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, with a soulmate connection and an offering of love. Dylan, that is not a blanket. It is a carpet. Look at what he did. We got to fix that. So I think that this person has strong feelings for you. And I think that today they were acknowledging that. Maybe to themselves, or maybe discussing it with somebody else. All right, let me go back up here. K2, about my friends around me, are they good for me? Okay, so when dealing with a group of people, it's really hard to hone in, because, you can have 10 friends and 9 of them are good, and then you got one bad egg. But let's see what we can come up with. So it definitely shows that around a fire sign, it doesn't have to be more than one. It could just be maybe one, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that they have the devil around them. So this person may either have some kind of an addiction issue, or they may be a bad influence. Maybe the kind of person that always wants to do something that may not be for the greatest good of you or them either, like spending a lot of time drinking or doing whatever. But basically, it looks like a lot of your friends are pretty good. You have the Justice card here. You also have an offer in front of you that you might not be seeing, and they overall look kind of well balanced. It shows that you're worried about something, someone, or a situation around these friends. So who knows? Maybe it's that fire sign. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. There's somebody here that can't be trusted. And it's showing fire sign. So I don't know if you have a friend that's a fire sign that you may be thinking is untrustworthy, or has some kind of a problem with an addiction or something. Or they instigate doing, bad things. Okay, let's see. I think I'm up to Craig. A reader said Edna's gone for good. Is that good? Is that true? Let me see. See, it's very interesting, because what I show here is that Edna believes that the relationship she had with you, or that she can have with you, is built on a solid ground, or will be built on a solid ground. It also shows her feeling bad for what happened in the past, and that she did leave, which we know she left. But I would never, there are 2 words I never use. I never say gone forever, right? I never say gone forever. I never say married forever. And I would never say never coming back. I would never say never going to end, because there's too much room for, I tell this story all the time. I didn't date. I had a friend of mine who was married to this guy. They were married for 10 years. They got divorced, and he married like an old girlfriend from high school. So if the old girlfriend from high school had gone to a tarot reader, right, and said, what's going to happen with me and Richard, the tarot reader probably would have said, you're going to marry him. Now, in the 12 or 15 years that they were apart, it would look like that tarot reader was wrong. But then they wound up getting married like 15 years later. So I would never use married forever, gone forever. I do think that Edna's coming back. I don't think that she's happy where she is. And I don't think that she's gone forever by any means, but at all. Now, it also depends on how that person reads. If they're reading for this moment, right, and she's not showing up here right in this moment, then to give that reader the benefit of the doubt, then I would say, okay, yeah, well, she's gone for this moment. But tomorrow is the dawn of a new day, and people change, and shit happens, and, there is definitely, it showed too many times in the past that there was going to be contact with her again. Mars. Did the Aries and or Leo hear what my friend said? Okay, let's see. Did anybody hear what the friend said?
No.
Go ahead, get up there. Go ahead. Good boy. So it shows they heard parts of it, but they didn't know what she was talking about. 70% chance they definitely heard something, but the 10 of Wands indicates they didn't get the whole story, or they didn't know what she was talking about. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Oh, great deal. Doody.
CP. Will I visit India in January or December? Am I getting back with an ex if I met him? Let me see. Are we going to travel to India?
No.
You don't think so? I'm going to teach you how to read these cards. I think that you are, and I think that you are going to end up reconnecting with an old flame because you got the Lover's card. If that person is a water sign, possibly a Pisces, could be a Scorpio or a Cancer as well, I think there will be a reconnection. He's got a good sense of intuition. He's always has. On his other channel, he was picking what was it?
What?
The NASCAR winners.
Oh.
I should teach you how to read these. You'd be really good at it. No, after your reading yesterday, you don't want to have anything to do with them. Now or never. What's coming towards me? All right, let's have a look. It's coming towards me. Huh. You're hearing from somebody out of the blue who is going to have a love of adventure. Haha. They're going to have a lot of money too. Either the person shows up with a lot of money, or there's going to be some money that you're going to come into. You're going to have an offering here that's going to be in front of you that you just may not see, and a soulmate connection. So it's not to say, if you're with somebody right now, it could be this person shows up and all of a sudden they want to do like wild adventurous things. If you're not with anyone, it's going to be someone that's going to come in out of the blue, and they're going to be like, have all these crazy things in mind. Like, let's go rock climbing. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. And you're going to have a lot of fun with this person.
He smashes his back anyway.
He always does that. Right, Nessie, scriptwriter. Bad things keep happening to me. I was wondering if it's karma, cleansing a hex, or a combination of things. Okay. Well, the good news here is that you have good times coming up. So there's an earth sign here. There's also an air sign. So it could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo shows up, or an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, you're going to be prepared when this person shows up. The world will be at your feet, and you're going to have a soulmate connection. So if you're with this person already, this reading can indicate that you're moving to the next level. If you're not with this person yet, this person is going to show up and restore balance to your life. Good times are ahead. So whenever we go through a period of crap, right, one shitty thing after another, there are a couple of things that you can do. Black and white candles, great for cleansing energy. Salt baths, great for cleansing energy. Placing little bowls of salt water around your house, great to repel and cleanse negativity. I like to use salt in the shower because it just cleans everything. You just clean it all away. Because it's true. Sometimes if our vibrations come down low, we're opened up to things attaching to us and causing negativity. And negativity breeds more negativity, so we want to cleanse all that. I don't believe it's a hex. Nothing showed up that was strong enough to show that there's a hex. I think that a little bit of salt and black or white candles. I prefer black candles. Some people don't like playing around with black candles. They're fine. They just cleanse negativity. Oh, Katrina, you're a moderator. I will answer for you anyway. But thank you. I just got to find your question. Katrina, would you just send me in your question? Brandy and Katrina, I want to answer for you today, regardless of you. But before I go, because you guys work really hard as moderators and keeping me on track with who I've skipped. So I'm going to do Ashmita right now, and then I'm going to go back to Katrina. Okay. Does RJ think it was me that called? And will he react? Shh, don't make him bark. I don't think he thinks it was you. Come on, jump up here, lay down. I don't think that he thinks it was you.
Don't bite my phone.
I think that it may have crossed his mind because it didn't come up at a 99% chance, but it was a 70% chance he didn't think it was you. So I'm thinking that it ran through his mind, but he doesn't think it was you. Johnny, shh.
Why?
Okay, PH. When will the air sign make a move towards me? All right, let's see. Two days, 2 weeks, 2 months, February or December. I think you got about 2 weeks ahead of you. 2 weeks ahead of you. I think he's just going to pick up the phone and reach out. Okay, Katrina, why is my narcissistic, can't even say it, ex-boyfriend still in my energy? Oh boy. Because he's not letting you go. That's why. He won't let you go. Let me see. This person is not letting you go. That's why he keeps showing up. And he's trying to manifest you. He doesn't realize that's what he's doing. But look, he's not leaving. He's not walking away from you yet. He wants the happy home. You know, it's amazing to me. This always happens. As soon as you get over something and you don't want it anymore, that's when they show up. He's going to, look, he's going to, if you haven't spoken to him, don't worry. He's not going to contact you, not now anyway. He's going to take a minute. But then he's going to try again. So if you haven't spoken to him, things have been quiet, you have a little bit more time where you're not going to hear from him. But then all of a sudden, he's going to start trying again. And look, he's got the Fool card here, which means he's going to try to, like, do things that are fun and spontaneous. I don't think you're going to have it. I think you're going to cut him off at the knees. Well, that's what he gets. No, don't speak to him. I wouldn't even take his, yeah. If he tries to call you, I wouldn't even answer. But I think he's gonna try. I just don't think he's gonna try yet. He's showing up in your energy because he's not letting you go. Good. I'm glad that you're strong enough to not succumb to that. Okay, did PHTD. Is Nabil the Aries coming towards me soon? Okay. Hey, don't knock that over. I think he's going to be coming towards you probably within the next month or so. I think he's coming in the next month or so. Yeah, anyone that donates to me on PayPal, it won't show up in the super chats. So you either have to let me know while we're on the live, or you have to send me an email, and then I'll do it the next time I go live. And if you do that, if you email me the question. CP. Are we office people going out on Friday for drinks? What do you see for me and Brian? Okay. So if you ask me, my opinion, I think that you are going out for drinks on Friday. But according to the cards, there's no one's going out. Or it could be that a lot of people aren't going out. Only a couple of people are going to go out. I got no aces here. And the victory card is in reverse. So as of right now, I don't think that anyone's going to be going out for drinks on Friday. Let me see if I can get anything else. Don't bother him. Leave him alone.
Why?
Because he's quiet, and I'm trying to do this.
He's so snuggly.
Yeah, I know, but you rile him up.
Uh-oh. Not true. Fake.
You know, my intuition says that you're going out Friday for drinks, but according to these readings, nobody's going out, or it's not going to be very eventful. The Tower here is in reverse, which would be either like a minor disaster, or maybe it could just be that it doesn't live up to what you hope it would be. The Judgment card is in reverse as well, which would also indicate that not much is going on. The Empress is here in reverse. And then the Seven of Swords is here, which would indicate feeling a little bit betrayed. So I don't know if people say that they're going to go out and then they don't, or you get out there and people don't stay very long. I don't know. It's weird because if you would ask me, my intuition would say you guys were going out. Shay, when will I feel and look healthy again? Okay. the Six of Hearts. So 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, the springtime, the month of June. I'm thinking that by the time spring rolls around, you're going to be in a totally different place with your health. I think that you do need a little bit of time to get things back on track. I don't know what's gone on with your health, but just overall, from like law of attraction perspective, one of the things I can suggest is if you've had a health problem or health issue is to focus on whatever it is being gone. So like in other words, let's just say, for example, you had pneumonia. And it takes a long time to get over pneumonia. I had it twice. I would focus on, I'm so grateful that my lungs feel good. I'm so grateful that I'm over that. I'm so grateful that I'm feeling healthy. Surround yourself with blue light in your mind's eye. You can close your eyes and see blue light, white light. Anything healing, I always feel blue is the best. And of course, then getting yourself back on track with like health and nutrition and exercise and that kind of stuff. And if you have any other questions about things like that, that I can help you with. But I think that it's going to take like a good couple of months to get you back to where you were. You want to get up on the bed? Go ahead. Get up there. Come on. Get up there. Lakeisha, does Patrick miss me and when will I see him? Okay. He definitely misses you. Let me see when you're going to see him. The 10. It's possible that you could see him this month, October. If not, the winter time, which should be a really good time for the two of you because the diamond showed up. That would be the winter time. But I think that there's a good chance that you see him before then, like before this month is out. Anjali, will my job get converted to full-time and when? Okay. Oh, Nessie did another super chat. Let me go back and look. First, let me answer this one. You know what? I think so, and I think it's going to happen in the month of, well, I don't want to say the month of December. I want to say when the sun goes into Sagittarius. So sometime between November 21st-ish and December 21st-ish, because the Temperance card showed up. I think you're going to go full time. Did I miss one from Nessie? I definitely did. Oh, no, I did this one. The bad things keep happening? Or is there another one? Let me go and look. Ashmita, should I call and text RJ? And can someone tell me, did I skip? Did Nessie have two? I only see one. You can call and text him, but wait until you are no longer worried about it. So this is what I would do. I don't know what happened with the first thing that you think that did you accidentally call him or something like that? I would give it at least 3 days to see if he thinks it's you and reaches out, and if not, then I would call him. Okay. If I don't contact RJ, will he still message me in November? Definitely. Definitely. You got 2 aces and you got the justice card, which means you're going to get what you want.
Don't hurt him.
Fix the carpeting. Look at how the carpeting is.
I know. Wow.
Okay, now or never. What feedback will I get from my boss? I'm terrified to find out the results. All right, let's see. All right, so the first thing that we want to do here is change that terrified feeling, because fear is very strong. It's a very strong emotion. It goes out into the universe strong. And then what happens? It manifests strong. So before we even look at the cards, I want you to do everything you can to clear your mind and get rid of all those negative emotions. Would you stop and focus on, close your eyes whenever you have 5 minutes, even if it's in the shower, and focus on a conversation that you're going to have with your boss, where the boss is telling you exactly what you want to hear. Get rid of being terrified, because fear is very strong and it manifests fast. So we don't want you to be afraid. Let's see what the cards say. See, it shows here that you're feeling burdened. But look, you got the Magician here. You can make this into anything you want. You also have the Happy Home here, which would indicate to me, since this is a reading about work, that you're happy where you're working and that they're happy to have you there. You may be feeling a little bit heartbroken, so I don't think that the meeting is going to be 100% perfect. I think that there are going to be moments where you may be a little bit hurt by what you hear, but I think overall it's not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. Use your intuition. You have the strength to do this. So like I said before, I don't know when the meeting is, but you can do it a couple of times before the meeting. That would be great. Before you go to sleep at night. Before you go to sleep at night is the best time to do it, when you're kind of halfway asleep, or also in the shower, just because you're alone and you're quiet, you know, like there's nobody that's going to bother you.
This guy goes over me and tries pulling me up on
Go ahead, get up on the bed, Dylan, and lay down. Come on. Come on. Come up here. Look at what you did to the sheet. Come on. Let him lay down. Yeah, I don't think that the meeting is going to go as terrible as you think, but I do think that there may be a moment where you feel a little bit betrayed or hurt. But I think overall it's not going to be nearly as bad as you think it is. Don't throw that at him. CP. I'm going to find the question. Hang on for 1 second. How does Brian feel when we spend time together? Does he try to make me feel good in bed? It shows that he has a good time when the two of you are together. It also urges you to use your intuition. I'm not so sure how focused he is on you. It doesn't really show that. It shows more that he's focused on himself. I don't know. How do you feel when you guys are together? Because it shows here that he enjoys himself, but it just doesn't show. Like, it's not showing that he puts in a ton of effort. Almost like he feels like it comes easy to him. I don't know. And it doesn't look like he's putting in a lot of effort in for you. Smooth operator. How does Brian feel about Evelyn? How does he feel about Evelyn? All right. Once again, you also have to use your intuition. So it looks like Brian feels like the world is at his feet and he can have whatever he wants, or he can make anything he wants happen. He feels like the relationship with Evelyn can be built on solid ground, and he's ready to make a transformation. So I don't know where these two people are in their relationship, but it could be transforming soon. Moon is here, which again urges Evelyn to use her intuition. So I think that this guy, he feels like the world is at his feet. So if he's not moving forward, it could be because he's got a lot going on and he just doesn't have the time right now to move forward. But I think inevitably the relationship will start to transform. Ashmita, does RJ miss me? 70% chance yes. If he's a water sign or you're a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that goes up even higher than 70%. Okay, did I overlook anybody else's super chats? I think I got through all of them, but I'm not 100% sure. So if someone can let me know if I skipped them, if they sent in a super chat. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to the regular list here, which would be, I would be up to Shayavish, what's coming in for me in November. Got a wish here. Oh, damn, you got some good stuff coming in. You have a wish here that's going to come true. You have the power of manifestation. When the magician shows up, watch your thoughts, because you can create anything you want. You always want to put the positive thoughts out into the universe, leaving something behind that no longer serves you. You have a new job offering coming in, and it can be with a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Or if it's not a new job altogether, it could be a new way of making money on the side. Super chat, Marth. All right. I got to find the question. Will I get through this school year wise? Let me see. And Brandy, don't forget, I want to answer a question for you too today. Yes, and it looks like you're also going to have a lot of help with school. Maybe somebody that you're studying with that comes back from your past. An old friend or an old love. Somebody's going to come back from your past. And you guys may be spending a lot of time together doing schoolwork or something of that nature that helps you with your studies. I think I did. Ashmita, did I get to all of yours? I think I did, but I'm not sure. You know, the thing scrolls really fast. Let me know if I skipped any. Dingus, general reading. You got an air sign coming in, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This person may have some money surrounding them, and you're going to feel like you got some justice on your side. Your life is going to transform with the death card, and this person can be offering you a soulmate relationship. So that's good. Oh, thank you, SARS. All right, then I'm I'm going to go all the way back up to the top. Mahalia Mikova, a general reading about love. Okay. You too here have somebody from your past coming back with the Six of Cups. They come in out of the blue, or you run into them when you least expect it. The Death card is here, which means the relationship between the two of you transforms. You may have felt like you worked hard on this relationship with the person in the past, but now you're going to see it start to pay off. There can be some financial stability around you as well. So my thing here is, if you're not with anybody, somebody from the past returns. If you are with somebody, somebody from the past can return and give the person that you're with a run for their money. And maybe somebody that you reconnect with. Okay. Let me see, where am I? Kim Soares, can I have a love reading? Okay. Love reading. We've got a soulmate relationship coming in here. So you have a soulmate relationship that shows up. There's a little bit of arguing and bickering going on here with this person. It could be a Libra, because you have the Justice card here. Or it could be that justice gets restored to your relationship. This person may have some money, and the Sun card is here, which brings happiness. So if you're not with anybody, somebody's coming in. If you are with somebody and they're not a Libra, it can be that your relationship moves to the next level and then justice comes in. Afia wants a general love reading. Okay. You are walking away from anything that is not serving you. You're not going to be putting up with anything for much longer. And you're pushing forward. You're persevering. You have the power of manifestation here. A Pisces could show up that you move forward with. And it's somebody who you're going to feel that they come in on the knight in shining armor, and your relationship moves forward fast. So if you're not with anybody right now, you're not settling for less than what you deserve. If you are with somebody now, they better step up to the plate, or they're going to get the surprise of their life. God's chosen angel. Will I become an occultist one day? Okay, let's see. Well, you have a 33% chance as of right now, and it shows that you may be feeling a little bit burdened. So I'm wondering if it's something that it's in your power and you're holding yourself back. Art Express. You trust me, you don't want a haystack. I think that as of right now, it's a 33% chance. So I'm not going to say never, but it just might not be in the immediate future. Maybe it's something that, maybe you're a little bit afraid of it or something like that, if that's possible. I got some super chats here that came in. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Should I do the box spell on the Gemini? Will it work? Will he come to know about it? Okay. He won't know about it. No. I'm not so sold on this Gemini. I don't know. I feel like I'm not so sure that this guy is 100% trustworthy. I think that you can do it on him. I don't think he'll find out about it. I'm just not so sure that you're going to get the results that you want in the way that you want them. I know that might sound crazy, but I don't know. There's something about him that it's like he goes with the flow a lot, this guy, and it feels like he could come forward and think that you might think you're getting what you want, and then all of a sudden he goes in the other direction again. He seems very inconsistent, this guy. I'm getting a 70% chance that yes, she's in love with you. The Tower is here, which means there may be a disaster that happens between the two of you before you move forward, which is so common in soulmate relationships. But you got 70% chance there is true love here. There's something that's going to need to happen between the two of you before this moves forward. And it's probably going to be something that it could be a fight or some kind of a disaster, but then you move on from it. Crystal, how does Christian, the Aries, feel about me? Okay. Well, he's looking like he may be a little undecided. If he's an earth sign, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, he's not sure. Use your intuition when it comes to this guy. I think that he's not sure what to make of you yet. I mean, there's a definite level of physical attraction for him and you, or how he feels about you. It's not that it's not physical, but he's not sure how he feels yet on the emotional level. Good boy. PH, how will our relationship be with the air sign and the water sign if I choose one of them? Okay. It shows here that if this person, the air sign, is somebody from your past, I think that you would have a better relationship with them than the water sign, because the water sign comes off with a little bit more drama around them. You have happiness here, so whoever you choose, you're going to be happy. I'm thinking that the air sign is a better match for you. Oh, the water sign is from the past. The water sign feels a little bit more of like drama than the air sign. Okay, B. Segovia, any general messages for me or anything I should avoid? Okay. I'm not seeing here anything that you should avoid, except here it does look like you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you. Now, this is in reverse, which would mean you may not have a reason. You just may be like thinking, you know, this shit's not working, and walking away from it, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a situation or a job. There's an earth sign around you. There's a soulmate connection around you. Could be with a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. It looks like you're going to be focused and working hard on something with the Page of Pentacles, and it looks like your hard work is going to be paying off coming up. I don't think there's anything that you should be aware of, except for that there's something that you're going to walk away from, and when you do, you're not going to look back. You're going to, and then when you look back, you're going to be like, how did I do it for so long? How did I stand that for so long? Life is beautiful. Find the question. The Gemini last said that he liked me. Was that genuine? He said he wasn't seeing anyone. Is he lying? genuine when he said that. I'm just not so sure that there's someone else around him. So I'm not so sold that, I mean, he definitely likes you. And I think that he likes the other person too. And I think that he would be more than capable of seeing both of you and just going on like that. He wasn't lying when he said that, but I do think that there's somebody else that's around him. Let me see, where are we here? SMJ, did we miss me enough to call this week and apologize? Let's see. He misses you, but I don't think you're going to get the apology this week. I think you might have to wait till next week. It's only showing 30% for this week. Let me see. Oh, where am I? I know I've lost a lot of people. Hang in there. I'm coming. Hey, no, Dylan, you stay here. You stay here. Ashley asks, should I contact Joe? You know what? You got a 33% chance that you should contact him, but you have the death card here, which means that your relationship with him is going to transform. If you don't contact him, I think you're going to hear from him anyway. I think you'll hear from him anyway. Let me go back up to the top. Oh, damn. See, these things disappear so fast. Let me do Hakama. Is Kevin going to contact me? And if so, when? Okay. Hey, you stay here. He's definitely going to contact you. Let's see when. Ace of Hearts. The first of any month. When the ace shows up and we're close to November 1st, I could say that could be November 1st. Around November 1st. The hearts wouldn't be until the spring, but you don't have to wait that long. It's going to happen faster for you than that. What time is it? Okay, let me get to these super chats quick. Curious Rabbit. Oh, wait, CP. I think CP and then Curious. Will Brian be promoted in November? And will we go out and anything physical happening? Okay, let me see. Will he be promoted in November? You know, I'm not so sold that he's getting the promotion. He only got one ace here, and the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, which is not a good omen as a yes. So I'm not so sure that he's getting this promotion. He's going to feel betrayed. You guys could go out, and there could definitely be more physical activity between the two of you, but it still shows he's got choices around him. And I'm not sold that he's getting that promotion come November. Not as of right now, anyway. It's very low. Curious. Will I pass my physics exam next week? Okay, so super nervous. Being super nervous is not good because that's negative emotion and that manifests fast. So we want to try to forget about being negative, because think about it. What's the absolute positively worst thing that could happen if you fail it? So try your best to just kind of breathe into that space and let it go, and then focus on passing the test. In your mind's eye, you're going to focus on seeing the number that you want, something that's believable. So I would suggest, passing with like an 80 if you think that this is going to be a really hard test, because passing with 100 may be unbelievable for you. But let's see. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. You're going to pass it. You got a 70% chance. You have the 6 of Pentacles. I think you put the work in, you're going to see a payoff. Shmita, should I wait for RJ to get in touch with me, or should I contact him? Okay, let's see. Should we contact him? 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. It's only showing a 33% chance that you should contact him. That could also be how you're feeling right now. There could be some negativity around you right now. So you may want to wait a couple of days and see if that clears. And then see how you're feeling. You only want to reach out when you're feeling positive and, certain. And then I would say to go for it. I never want to suggest anybody waiting around, because waiting breeds waiting. Here's an example. I had to wait this morning for the IKEA man to come. They were supposed to come between 9 and 1. And I was literally sitting in my car waiting. And they came at like 20 to 1. So I waited in my car from 8:30 until 20 to 1 because I was sitting there waiting. Crystal, Christian the Aries said he wants to marry me. I don't feel he's not on the same path as me. And does he have another woman that he loves? He's my ex-boyfriend. Okay, let's see. Is there another woman around him? There, you know what? The Sun card is here, and he's got one ace, the Ace of Cups. I do think there's another woman around him. I'm not sold that this is the guy for you. I think, and I don't say this, because I hate when people say this shit. Who's next for a reason? That's, I don't believe that. But I think in this case, I'm not sold that this is the guy for you. And there is another woman around him. I would keep him at arm's length just for right now. Oh, PH, no, I didn't see it. Can you just send me the question and I'll do it? Yeah, because next on my list here is Ashley. Should I contact Joe? Will he respond? Okay. I think that he will respond. You have the Magician here, the power of manifestation. So if you contact him, he's going to respond as long as you focus on the positivity and you don't have any self-doubt. So whenever the Magician shows up, it's like you can create whatever you want. You have magic, but you have to believe in it, and you have to not be negative. So don't do it if you're questioning yourself, or if you're unsure. Do it when you're positive. Crystal, will I be a good wife to Christopher? You will be. I'm not going to say you're not going to have your moments. You're definitely going to have moments, but overall, you're going to be a very good wife. Definitely. PH. I just got to find your question. The poem the air sign wrote, was it about me? Okay, let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance that it was about you. It's actually showing that it wasn't really written about anyone. I think that it was just a poem that he wrote. 33% chance is pretty low, but it's not showing anybody else either, so. Okay, Shay wants spirit messages, okay. The Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. The Three of Air, great sadness and take time to heal. You need to forgive yourself and others. The Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending time alone, successful self-improvement. So I think it's time for you to spread your wings, forgive yourself, forgive others, and put your right foot, put the right foot forward, because I think that your life is going places coming up, especially with that business. Martha, should I try reaching out to the Gemini? I feel comfortable. Okay. Definitely. You got a 70% chance. That's pretty good. Martha. Did my brother have a good vacation? He comes back tomorrow. I hope it's good to him. Okay, let's see. He did have a good vacation, 70% chance. There was definitely some kind of annoyance. Something there annoyed him. But overall, it was a good vacation. Okay, Malapale, I think I'm up to. During our date, the Gemini has been asking about my ex and our annulment the whole time. Why does the Gemini keep asking about the situation? Okay. So he wants to make sure that before you and him transform, that somebody from your past is not going to come back to haunt him. He feels like he doesn't have a shot in hell against the divorce or the ex-husband. And I think he wants to make sure before he puts his heart and soul into this that it's definitely over and that he's going to have victory. That's why he keeps bringing it up. Elizabeth, how is Kay feeling about me now? When will he text me? Okay. How's he feeling right now? Well, it urges you to use your intuition. Justin is going to be served here. So he feels right now like he wants to get together, and he's there. You got a lot of air communication here. You should be hearing from him soon. He feels very attracted to you and that he wants to move things forward. So I'm surprised you haven't heard from him yet. The Jack of Hearts, the month of November, number 11. Well, it could be that the relationship moves forward in November. But, you know, it's funny because this reading looks like it's going to happen sooner than that. Like, to me, the month of November seems far off. Like, I think you're going to hear from him sooner, maybe see him sooner than that. It looks like he wants to come forward, or he's planning on coming forward. CP. If the main distance from Brian, if I maintain distance from Brian when we're drunk, will he try to get close to me? Okay. Let me see. You only got a 33% chance. I think that if you are hanging out with him when you're drunk, I wouldn't be so distant from him. I would kind of stay close by. I think you'll have a better chance, you know, being in his nearby vicinity. I wouldn't stay too far away. Elantra, how does Marquis feel about me currently? Knight of Cups, coming in on a white horse. There's also some money around him. I don't know what that's about. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. If you have not seen or heard from this person in quite some time, they're going to be coming forward. You have a lot of physical chemistry with this person. And you have a spiritual connection. So I think that this person is either thinking about reaching out to you, or they're showing up somewhere that they know that you're going to be coming up in the near future. Alexis, does Stephen miss me? Yeah, it actually shows that he thinks about you a lot. And he thinks of you like the Empress, which is the Venus card. So that's beauty, love, abundance, all things material. It's also the birth or the conception of a child. So please be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. I think that this person, if you haven't seen or spoken to them, you may be running into them or hearing from them in the near future. They show up kind of strong around you right now. Crystal, how would my family feel about me and Christopher going to be married in the future? Soulmate card and a relationship that's built on solid ground. Queen of Pentacles, which is an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, if one of you are that sign. They may feel, though, that it came out of the blue or that it happened too quickly. But basically, I think that they're going to be supportive of it and think that the relationship is good and strong. They may be like, well, it happened out of the blue. I mean, I don't know how long you've known him or how long you guys have been together, but it kind of looks like they may be feeling like, what? This happened out of the blue. But they would be supportive of it. CP, I don't see the question, so I'm going to answer for Elantra first, and then I'll come back. We get a text tonight from Marquis. You got a 70% chance, yes, but the Eight of Wands is in reverse, which could be a slowdown. So you may not hear from him until tomorrow. CP, where's your question? When do you see us getting physically involved? Let's see. Seven of Hearts. 7 days, 7 weeks. I'm going to go with the month of November. The month of November. I'm thinking November. Curious, is AB thinking about me? Does he want to reach out soon? Okay. He's definitely thinking about you, and you have the soulmate connection card here. He's going to reach out soon. There's no two ways about that. Mars, has Leo noticed how I always turn my head away? All right, has the Leo noticed this habit? He hasn't taken notice yet, no. Oh, Katrina, I will. Don't worry. I will. I'm just going to answer a few more for some of these people that have been waiting here for a really long time. How about this one from Kirsty Terry? I haven't answered for this person. Will I have a record deal coming in anytime soon? Okay, let's see. Anytime soon for a record deal. I'm getting a 33% chance. So to me, that would mean that it's not coming in as fast as you'd like, but eventually. Eventually. So it might take a little bit longer than you would prefer, but I think that eventually you're going to get what you want. Okay. Jelly Bean, when will I be able to send this house? Sell the house? Is that it? All right, let's see if that's it. The Nine of Diamonds, sometime this winter. All right, let me see. Let me do this one here for SARS. Oh, that's not a question. Hang on, let me find SARS. Brandy and Katrina, if you guys have any questions before I go, let me know. All right, I'm looking for SARS. Hang on, I gotta find it. What's coming in next for me in the Pisces? Okay, let's see. You got some balance that's going to get restored between the two of you. You have financial stability. The only thing is that the Pisces right now is feeling a little bit undecided, but that's going to change. You have a little minor disaster between the two of you, but then this person comes forward and you have a soulmate connection. You guys are going to be reconnected, and it's going to be much more balanced this time. Okay, Crystal. I know you said before that me and Christopher can get married next summer. Are you really serious? Because I'm thinking about it every day. Okay. Are you guys going to football? What? You have football? What? Church. You're going to church? Yeah. Now? Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, there is a definite possibility here that the two of you could get married next summer. So here's the thing, right? You have to decide what you want and you have to focus on that and that only. So if you do want to marry this person, then I would stay focused on your relationship with him and not entertain the other things that are around you, because you can make it happen. There's a possibility here that's pretty strong that next summer would be the time. You really have to decide what you want. I think a lot of times what happens is we don't commit to one course of action. We're not sure. We don't know what we want. So it's hard for us to bring that into our reality because we're so uncertain. But if you want it to happen, it can happen. Dylan, please come here. Katrina, how do I get my ex-boyfriend out of my energy so new love can come in? Okay. So what I would do is I would definitely use black or white candles. I think that you can have a new love come in anyway. They can't stop that. The only thing that can stop that would be your own thoughts. So getting him out of your energy, I would use black or white candles and salt. Salt is my answer for almost everything because it's so cleansing. It's just going to wipe everything all away. And I think that he can't stop a new love from coming in. No matter what he does or says is not going to stop it. Come up here, you. Come on. I'll help you. All right, I'll help you. Hold on. All right. I know. All right, Dylan, sit down. All right, they'll be back soon. Don't worry. Ashley, is Joe in love with India? When will they end? Okay, let's see. Joe is not in love with India. So, let's see if I can get some time. Hey, quiet down over there. Shh. I'm thinking before the end of the fall. What do you want? They left. They went to church on Wednesday night. I don't know. All right. And hopefully he'll be quiet for a minute while he's eating. All right. Did I get through all of the super chats? And Brandy, if you're still out there, I want to answer one for you before I go. Let me go back and see if I can find somebody else who I haven't answered that's been sitting here for a while. Let's see. Come on, get up here. Come on, get up here. Let me finish doing this. Valentina, will I receive unexpected communication tomorrow? It's a good one. you do have a very high possibility that you're going to get communication tomorrow. 70% chance. Come on, quiet. What do you want? You want more? Come on. I don't want you to eat too much. You get fat. Here. All right? No, that's it. No more after that. It's enough. Whew. This guy is always hungry. All right. Brandy, did I get a question from you yet? I don't know if she's still out there. I don't want to skip over her either. Let me just see here. Hang on. All right, let me see. How about Darinka? Will I be in a relationship with the Aquarius? Okay, I'm a Libra. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have a very high chance. You have 70% chance that you can cultivate a relationship with this person. Now you have the Magician here. So the Magician grants you the power of manifestation. Watch your thoughts. You can be your own best friend or you can be your own worst enemy. Focus on what it is that you want and you can get it when you have the Magician in your corner. Okay. Jessica A. Will T try to get back with me when he reaches out? Okay, let's have a look. He is going to, but not right away. So it shows that you have a 70% chance he's going to eventually want to get back together. But I think he's going to come back kind of testing the waters first, sort of seeing where you're at. I don't think he's going to jump right in right away. Mehek 503. What are G's true feelings for me? What is he hiding? Okay, let's see. He feels, now this has come up for several people today, that this could be a relationship built on solid ground. He also secretly hopes for it. There's some arguing and bickering that may be going on between the two of you. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is an earth sign. So if he is a Virgo or Capricorn or a Taurus, or you are, that's just showing us that this is who we're talking about. He also feels that there's a great balance between the two of you, that you complement each other very well. He's in a way waiting for his ship to come in. So you might be feeling that about him. Or he may be kind of, putting his foot in the water, testing the water, and then backing up. Looks like he's had some past hurts in his life that he may still kind of struggle with, but it doesn't show that he's hiding anything from you. It actually shows that he may be a little bit more forthcoming in the upcoming weeks. trying to find some people here that I have not answered for. Shirley. Okay, Shirley, can I have a read, please? Okay, so I'm going to just pull some cards and see what we have going on here. All right. Okay, so it shows that there may be a little bit of concern or worry about money, and I always laugh when I say that because I feel like who doesn't have that? Everyone. The balance card is here. So this is probably something that has to do with work. Things may start to get a little bit more balanced. Six of Pentacles, it's usually a work relationship. It looks like you may be waiting a little bit here for your ship to come in. But you're moving forward. Use your intuition. Your intuition is strong. You have happiness coming in around you coming up. The Sun card and the Ten of Cups are like the best cards to get. So that's an excellent omen. You also have the Magician here. So the Magician gives you the power to manifest anything that you want. Use your mind wisely. Be careful. Watch your thoughts. The World is also here. This is good. You got a lot of good stuff coming in. World is at your feet, which means you can have just about whatever you want. And a cause for celebration will be happening soon. Cause for celebration, a marriage, birth, engagement, something like that. Something that you've been waiting for may finally come into fruition. You're going to be happy coming up in the near future. Me. Does Dario have good intention when he calls me or bad intentions when he calls me next month? Okay. Is he going to have good intentions? 6, 13. I think he's going to have good intentions. You get a 70% chance, yes. The Hangman is in reverse, which even makes that go up higher because it looks like he's going to be moving forward. And Ukriti, will I be able to crack the job interviews next week? Okay. Let's see. %99 chance, yes, you're going to get a job offer. I can't swear it's going to happen next week, but it's coming up. It's coming up. Brandy, what am I going through with my awakening? I'm glad that I finally saw a question from you. All right, let's see. What am I going through with this awakening? Man, all right. You know what this is going to feel like for you? It's going to feel like, and I felt this before myself, like an excavator has come into your life and dug up the earth and flipped it over. And it feels really uneasy in the beginning, but then what comes up on top is so much better than what was beneath. So it's like everything is going to get turned around. You may feel at some points like your life has been flipped upside down, and then you may start to feel like a roller coaster ride, but you're going to come up on the other side above all of it. It looks like you're getting more in touch with your intuition. I definitely think that there's a level of clairvoyancy here that may come into, all of a sudden. You may start with that, and you're going to have cause for celebration. So this is the kind of thing where you just may have to ride the wave, and it's all going to be in the way you handle it. Going through things like this is usually, like when I went through my first yoga teacher training, they said it's going to wreak havoc on your soul. And like, you kind of don't believe that because you're like, oh, come on, it's just yoga. But it really does unearth a lot of old shit that you kind of bring up and purge. So it's going to be like a combination of purging and cleansing for you. And when you come through it, you're going to be like a whole different person. And I feel like you're almost there, because I think that, right, weren't we saying it was going to happen around by the end of the autumn? It's like, I feel like you've got the worst of it behind you. Okay. Vera. Okay, I haven't done one for Vera. What's going to come in for November? Okay. It's coming in for November. You're going to be working really hard on something, and it may be getting over a past heartbreak. And then an Aries shows up, or if you're an Aries, yeah, you're definitely putting something behind you, working really hard, moving forward and transforming. Then you have some real good times coming in ahead of you. A lightheartedness, fun. You know, it's like going out and having a good time and having a legit good time. Like, that's what the Fool is. It's like happiness, spontaneity, you know, just doing things that are a lot of fun. But you're definitely going to be working on putting something in the past behind you. All right, let me see. I got through most of these guys. Okay, good. Murder babe. Will my ex try to reconcile with me? You got a 70% chance, yes. If he happens to be an Aries or somebody with a very strong personality, that goes up even higher than 70. Yeah, I think this person's going to try to reconcile. All right. Okay, let me see. Who can I get to here? Sylvia, I haven't done one for you yet. What's going to happen between me and O? Okay. I would say that this person is no longer going to be holding themselves back. So I think you're going to hear from them. I don't think you have to reach out if you don't want to. If you're comfortable, I would suggest you do it. Now, you have the fire signs here, Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries, if one of you are those signs. You also could have a little bit of sharp words with this person before you move forward. But you know what? You have the star card here, which means your wish can come true if you want to be with this person. But when it finally does, you may be the one that's a little bit undecided. So just keep that in mind. You may get to the point where you're like, well, you know what? I'm not so sure. Marth, how does the Leo think I feel? I'm not so sure. I'm thinking that on one hand, he may feel like you're just kind of like a go with the flow kind of person, and you're not stressed out over anything, and you kind of use your intuition. The Knight of Cups is here, which would indicate that somebody's coming forward with a love confession, but I don't think he thinks you're going to do that. I think that he may be thinking of doing it himself, but he's not ready. The world here is at your feet. You can basically have whatever you want, but I think that he's not, I don't think he thinks you stress out about anything or that you overthink things too much. I think he's kind of feeling like you're just going through the flow, going with the flow of things. Okay, Princess Laura, how does Izzy feel after he treated me badly the past? Does he regret? Okay, let's see. You got a 99% chance, yes, he feels bad and that he is feeling remorseful, and he's probably going to come forward. All right, I did one for Sylvie. I have to do Eni and Libra. Yeah, I can get them done. I can get them done. Oh, here's Libra. Okay. How does Esteban feel about the angry message I sent him? Okay. Right now, it looks like he's kind of feeling like he knows that you're angry, but he thinks that you're going to get over it and that it's going to blow over. He feels like he's got victory on his side. He's got the Six of Wands. You have the Magician here, so you can make this anything you want. You have the power of manifestation in your court. It does show that this maybe threw the balance of the relationship off a little bit, or the ground. But I think his attitude is kind of like, she's going to get over it. So I don't think that he's taken it as hard as you meant it right now, anyhow. Let me find Eni. Where's Eni? Eni, how does the Cancer boy feel about me? I think the question disappeared. Okay, let's see. How does the Cancer boy feel? Knight in shining armor. Use your intuition with this person. He's undecided yet on what to do. He's got a lot of, he's got a little bit of an exciting side. And it looks like there could be a third party involved here somewhere. So I don't know if you're with someone else or he's with someone else. But there's a third party here that could be interfering in the situation between you and him. He's undecided on how to move forward, but his intentions are to move forward with you. Use your intuition. Definitely. All right, let me see who else I can get to that I haven't done. I have not done one for Darlene. Darlene Lisa wants a love reading for the next month. Okay, what's happening for Darlene? Okay, so it feels like you're going to start to feel a little bit less burdened, but you might feel like somebody else just stabbed you in the back. I wouldn't worry too much about this betrayal right here, because it looks like you have the Star card on your side. This could be an Aquarius that shows up. You're no longer going to be waiting for your ship to come in, and it's going to be somebody that you have a soulmate connection with. So if you aren't with somebody, somebody shows up. If you are with somebody, your relationship can go to the next level. You may be betrayed by somebody, and that could have nothing to do with the love relationship. That could just be something totally different that just showed up in the reading. Because with the way the love reading is going, it's not showing that you're going to have an issue with the person that you're involved with. Okay, Marth, how would the Leo feel? What would his reactions be if I came forward with an offer? So I think that the Leo would be kind of taken back by it, because the world here is in reverse, which could mean that it kind of knocks him off of his, horse, so to speak. Like he may just feel like knocked down and taken back by it. It also shows that justice is in reverse. So I don't think that you would get what you want, not because he doesn't want to give it to you, but because he would be taken back and not know what to do. So you might kind of interpret that as some kind of a rejection, even though it wasn't intended to be. I think he would just be surprised. I would suggest not doing that either right now. Okay. Okay, this person, I can't read your name because I don't know, I can't read it. But the question is, please answer me. What are the feelings of Khalid towards Tesnimi? He is my crush. Okay, that's what I'm going to do now. He's a little bit worried, but he wants the happy home. So he wants things to move forward with you. I don't know why he's worried. It looks like he's got some money around him. I don't know if he's a quiet soul or he's a Virgo, but it looks like he's not so sure how to express himself. He feels like the relationship between you and him can be built on a solid ground and he would like to move forward. He's just not there yet. So I don't know if he needs to be reassured or if he thinks that you're out of his league, but it's something he kind of stresses over a little bit. RZ will always accept my request. You know what? I think so. You got 70% chance yes, and you have the High Priestess here, which urges you to use your intuition. I think so. I think you're on the right track. Ram, why did Will text me this morning when he didn't have to? Was it an excuse to hear from me? It was definitely an excuse to talk to you. And you know what? He's feeling like he's at a crossroads here with the Judgment card. He also may be feeling bad, not knowing how to move forward, but there's stuff happening below the surface here. All right. Now, can anybody here that's been there for like ever that I haven't answered, can somebody just let me know? I'm going to answer here for Shar. Does the Lee want to date me? I haven't answered one for Shar. And see if there's anybody else that's been waiting. Oh my God, get a 99% chance. You got 3 aces. I think so. Marie and Allie. Okay. Let me go looking. Hang on. Taja Swinini Ravi, I don't see your question. If you send it in again, I'll get to it. And Allie, if you can send in yours again too, because I don't see it. I'm going to answer Marie right now. Are they arguing right now? She's talking smack about me on her Facebook. All right. I would stay off of her Facebook page and I wouldn't give any attention to it. I would actually stay off of Facebook altogether. But if you can't, then I would at least stay off of her Facebook page. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I don't think that they're in a full-blown fall down, knockout, drag out fight, but there is definitely some bickering and jabs going back and forth between the two of them. Definitely. Okay, Katrina, thank you for your help. All right, I'm waiting for Allie's question. I'm going to answer for Sarah. Is Kevin my soulmate? I believed it was love at first sight. Does he feel the same? Okay. Definitely. Here's the thing. We have a lot of soulmates. So there's a soulmate connection between the two of you, and it's very strong. But I would definitely urge you to not I don't want to say play it cool, but the connection is there. You don't have to work hard for this. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. Allie, what's the outcome of my situation and when will it change? Okay, well, let's ask for changing first. The Five of Hearts, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, the spring or the month of May. Seems like you could get some relief from this situation 5 weeks from now. Let's see. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. All right, you have the soulmate card here. So if this situation has something to do with a lover, you're going to get what you want. The soulmate card is here. If not, then it could be a friend or somebody with a soulmate connection, because we have a million soulmates. So there's somebody here that's either coming in to help you, or that's going to be here supportive of you, or it could be a lover. You're going to find that you're going to come into some financial stability coming up, and you're no longer going to be holding yourself back. You're going to be prepared to move forward. There's a water sign here, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer who you may connect with. It could be one of these soulmates that's coming in to help you. Oh, Shar, I just did that one recently, a few minutes ago. All right, let me see. I'll do Ashley. Why is Jared going to give me the money? Is Jared going to give me the money tomorrow? Okay, let's see. And then I'm going to have to get going. You know what? I think so, because you have 2 aces here, which would be 70%. And then this is money comes in. Money comes in that you didn't earn. So it could be money that they borrowed and owe you, or money that they're paying you for something, or giving you money to go buy something with. Yeah, I think you're going to get the money. All right, let me do Evergreen. Is Jay lying to me? Does this relationship have a future? All right, is Jay lying? I get a 70% chance that he is not lying, but you use your intuition. The High Priestess is here. So they're urging you to use your intuition. Does this relationship have a future? Let's ask that one. Yes, it does. 70% chance, and the victory card, which takes it up even higher than 70%. Let's see. All right, I'll do Nana, and then that's it, because I'm wiped out. Who am I going to be in a relationship with next? Okay. You got a wish here. Make it good. You're going to have some choices. You're going to be prepared too. You have somebody coming in out of the blue with an offering of love that could be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And you're going to move forward fast. So I think you have an air sign coming in. They're coming in out of the blue like wildfire. It's going to take off. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for all those people that were waiting and patient while I got through all those super chats. And I will be on tomorrow in the afternoon sometime. And thanks for watching. Thanks to those that donated. Thanks to my moderators. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh, Shar, yes, I did that one. I did it just a few minutes ago.